Hello, Germaine. Nice to
Hi,
see you.
hi, Ahamkara.
Yeah, good to see you in such a beautiful place. I invite you to talk a little bit because your life experience with shamanism it's quite special because you went through many difficulties, obstacles, problems. And I remember when we met, I don't remember how many years ago, but maybe 10 years ago, something like that. I remember you have a lot of fears. Can you tell a little bit about that? What kind of fears you have that time?
Yes, the first time when I met you, that was after the death from my father. And then the fears were already there, but after the death from my father, I had no control anymore about it. And I came to you because I had only fear. I was not myself anymore. The fear was the main issue, and I could not live very good with that anymore. And then I make an appointment to come to you if you could help me, because I told you that my father was around me, and you
Yeah,
helped me with
I,
that.
I remember that, but is it was before when you came to education? It was an education in Mirror. You remember?
Yes, oh, that was before that. Oh, yes, that was the first shaman education. That was really, yes, then I was 48. Yes, I'm now 58. That's 10 years ago, Ankara. Really, true. Then I came to Mira and I did my first education, and that was when I had a lot of fears. Yes, that was 10 years ago. Yes.
I remember it was something with voodoo. Is it can you tell a little bit about the story, or is it?
Yes, now I can tell. Oh, sorry, it's not for to laugh, eh? That was really true. We were healing a man, and that man had voodoo. And after that, I had voodoo, and I was so afraid. And then I met Ahamkara, and it was true about the voodoo, and he helped me to get that negative energy away, because that was really hard, very hard. And after that, I was so afraid to heal people, so I was really like a little child. I don't want to heal anymore, and I was really afraid if I touch people, if they have voodoo or not. I was really afraid for that.
Mm.
That's
But
true.
it means that before that you already begin to heal people, like you already start to work as a healer
Yeah.
or practice as a healer. And then when
Yeah.
it's happened, then you get like stuck. Yeah, you cannot go
Yeah.
any further. And
Mhm.
you come to Ahamkara, it means you can come to me, right? Yes.
I
And
came to Mirror. I phoned you then, and I said, "Oh, please, Amkara, I feel so bad. It's not good with me, and can I come to your education?" And it wasn't that time, really, after the photo. That's true. Yes.
yeah, why I remember that because I always remember you came to me several times a day and then ask, "Am I safe or
Yeah.
not?" I remember
Mm-hmm.
this was quite
Yes.
intense fear, and also I remember you already from that moment you have a very strong ability to get in trance. Yeah, like you can easily
Mm-hmm.
get in trance. That's
Yes.
one of your skills, I would say, like or gift what you get from the spirits. You easy get into the trance state.
Yes. It was the first time when I met you at Mirror, and you play with the drum. Do you remember, Amkara? And you did the music on, and then we have to dance in the beginning, and then when I dance, I just was bombs. I felt on the floor. Do you remember?
I remember that you went in trance. I don't remember all the details of that. It
Yes, but
was 10
I
years
know
ago.
it. I never forget. It was
But I
really
remember
happy.
that you went in the trance. But did you have that before, before you met me, or it's happened in the education?
Yes, yes, I had it before, but I never aware it. My parents told me when I was a little child. When I was a little child, and my mother walks with me, and there was noise or drum when somebody was playing with the drum bombs, and then everybody was very afraid. It was often till when I was 6 years old.
Mhm. Okay, I remember that you went through the education. Then your father is dying, yeah, and then you came to ask help because you felt him very close to you, and you asked me to help him to go to light. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I remember the ritual what we did together. And also you have some dog which have problem with the legs. I remember it was a funny
Yes.
that he have like,
Some.
yeah, like wheels instead of the
Yes.
back
Yes.
legs.
Yes.
Okay, and then after this, it's not the problem is not finished in your life. I remember, right? Can you tell a little about the period when you have to go to the hospital because your
Yeah,
family
that was
can't.
that was before that was before I came to you, that I told my father was around me,
Mhm,
because my father died. That was 8 years ago now, and that was in August. And when my father died, I told everybody that my father was around me, and they said, "Oh, you are not good. You are crazy." I said, "No, he want to say something to me. He is around me." And I was so cold, and he was dying when he was with his throat, and my tongue was always the same like him. And then I felt him so good, and I was really in trance, and that was still a month. And after the with the full moon, that I never forget the day, that was with the full moon, and then bam boom bat, I went in trance, and nobody could reach me, but I saw them and I could talk with them, but they can't I can't talk with them, but I saw them. So I was in trance, and then they touched me, and I told them before, don't touch me because that's dangerous. And they touch me every time. And then I was away, and I was really at another dimension. And then they put me in the mental house,
mhm.
hospital, mental
Yeah,
house.
because most of the people they don't know much about trance. Actually, they don't know nothing about trance. And you're right that if someone in the deep trance is better to not touch, yeah, because it's some process have to be finished, and they just have to let you be in that state. But I think for them it was very stressful to see you in trance because it's not
Mm-hmm.
look healthy when you don't know that it's trance. You think the person is really get sick or something like that or whatever, and
A little bit crazy.
it's explainable why they put you there. And of
Yes.
course, for you, it was very stressful because normally we expect from the family members some support, but actually there was a bit opposite, yeah, in that time. How you feel
Yes.
at the moment when you was in that hospital?
Yes, and I told before to John, to my husband, from John, I'm not good. I think I fall in a deep sleep, and I felt that was the trance. I didn't know that before, eh? But that was really a very big trance, and that's why they put me away. And but I saw everything, everything, but I could not speak.
Mhm. And can you tell how you managed to get out of that period?
Yes, that was when I was in mental house, and when I was awake, I thought, "Oh my God, now I'm in the mental house," and I know that I don't was crazy. And I talked with a psychologist, and I said that I was in a trance, and he believed me, and I could tell everything from him what happens. So he told me, "You have to go away and leave this because it's not the place where you have to be." Then I went to my sister and stayed there for 6 weeks. But I had always the feeling that my father was around me and that he wanted to talk. And my sister told me, "Oh, you are just look like that with your what everything you do." I said, "Yes, because he's in me, he's around me." And I go in trance, and I go now in trance with everybody around me. So I have to go to Ahamkara. And then it was in August, September, and then I came to you in December. So it was 4 months after the mental house. And I came out of the trance. It was 3 days.
3 days that you was in trance, or
Yeah, 2 days, 2 days, 3 days. It was really because they gave me also medicine, but I don't want it, but they gave me.
mm,
And then after that, I said, I don't want any medicine anymore. And then the psychologist said, "It's good, Germaine. It's too heavy for you, that medicine. You don't take any medicine anymore," because I was so far away. So that was really true.
Yeah, I remember actually what you say in December you left, and then I remember in summertime you came to my healing center, and I was very a bit worried about you, how you're going to travel alone from Netherlands to Ural Mountains. It's you have to change the plane also in Moscow. Yeah, that
Yes.
was a bit yeah, maybe not for you, but I was a bit worried about you, but you managed. I
I
remember.
managed it, and it was so good because intuitively I felt in December I met you, then you helped me, then you did a little bit like this, and everything, it was really great. After that time I felt better. And then I came to Mirror when you were in Mirror once a month. And then I came in June after the Blues Festival, I came to you. But I always knew that everybody was afraid that I went to Siberia. I know it. But I told them, no problem. I will meet Ahamkara and everything is good. And I know really that the spirits helped me at that time. So I was not afraid. No.
Yeah, that's great because you really have a clear intention and clear belief. That's actually what for many people difficult to find the way out of problems because they always doubt. Yeah, like they say, should I go? Should I not? Is it help me or not? And because they doubt, it's very difficult to help them because you start the process because our path was many years. Yeah,
Yes.
now you are really in balance compared to that time, but it takes quite a while to find the balance, yeah, for you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would
Yes.
say that after 6 months you say, oh, that's not working, I going to search for something else, and then people start to move from one place to another, and then they not finish them transformation, and then yeah, no one can help them actually because you need to find that belief, yeah, what you.
Yes, but I think when you said to me, that's really true, and that I want to tell other people always, and that's really true. When you say to me or said to me, Germaine, you have to pray, because inside I was always praying, and then at one time I forget my prayers, and then I thought, oh my God, when you said, I said, then I cried. Do you know, Ahamkara? Then I cried. I told you, yes, that's what I have to do, my prayers. And I pray always and send my prayers to the people I love. And that's really the best thing what you told me. And the sports and the gym are a lot of things. You saved my life.
Yeah, and one of the things I remember what I advised you, you did a wish book, yeah, that you start to put your wishes about future
Yes.
because the past was so intense that you need to make a shift and you start really working very intensively. I remember with the wish book. And
Mm-hmm.
can you tell about your healing practice? Because now you don't have a fear anymore to heal people, and you I know that you open your place, your lodge cabin to help people. Can
Mm-hmm.
you tell how that process? Because you already do it for 2 or 3 years, yeah, or how long? 3 years, I think.
Yes, 3 years.
Mhm.
Yes.
Can you
We
tell
start.
that process? Like you start slowly and you get first like few clients, and can you explain a
Mhm.
bit how the process went for you?
Yes, for me it was difficult to start with practice for healing because I was afraid after the voodoo, and so I have to get trust with the healings, and that's why I called Ahamkara a lot and we phone a lot. And then he told me, you have to start. We try, and you can try. You are ready for it, and I did step by step. Ahamkara told me you have to do it step by step. So I did it step by step, and then I get a little bit trust, and the people came, and I saw more spirits around me, and I know already from the shamanic things that the ancestors show me a lot of how to symbol. So they really help me. And then I get more trust in the healings. And after the teaching, what I had from you, from the education, the shamanic teaching, then it starts really that the visions came, and during the night I get more visions, and I saw more about people, and when the people came I talked with them and I went in trance, but it's not a problem because I'm still there. And yes, I get more trust, but of course of your help, Ahamkara.
What can you tell practically what actually you did? Like you build up that lodge cabin, you bought it, can you tell about your first clients? How many clients you have in the beginning? How many clients you have now? How much
Yes,
you
yes,
ask?
yes.
How much you ask in
First,
the beginning for healing? How much you ask for now for healing? That's very interesting, I think, for people to know the
yes,
process,
yes.
how you build it up, what's the steps you pass, yeah?
Yes, I made really steps. I start with little steps. First, it was my wish book. And I put a lodge cabin in my wish book. I put donkeys in my, I asked for donkeys. I asked for a good healing place. And I asked really about a house, if I can have a house, because I lived in the beginning upstairs a restaurant. So really, first the lodge cabin came, then the stable came for the donkeys, and I can stay at the lodge cabin. And then I thought, oh yes, now I need a bed, a massage bed, and I bought a massage bed, and then I am going to heal a little bit family. And when I healed family, the family were talking about me, that it was good and that the healing were great. And then from family, friends came, and then from friends, other people came. So I start 2 in a week or something like that. And then after then 3 in a week, and then it became 4, 5, and now I'm busy. I had yesterday four healings a day, so it's getting more and more and more.
Yeah, exactly. It's a step by step. But can you also, I remember it was very difficult for you to ask money from the people because
Oh,
you did a
oh,
lot of work. I remember you work sometimes for 2, 3 hours and you charge just a little bit because it's also
25
quite
euro.
some 25 you asked last time.
Yes, I start with 25 euro, 1.5 hour, 2 hours. And
Mhm.
because I was afraid, I want to do everything good and not ask not for money, because I could not receive. I gave always my whole life, and then I have to learn to receive.
Mhm.
And that was really difficult. And 25 I start, then 30 euro. And then I talked with you, and you said to me, you have to go higher. And I was so afraid to go higher. I said, okay, but first I go into 35 and then 50 and then 70. And now I ask 75. Yes, okay. And for 1.5 hours. So that I have to make shorter. I know.
Mhm. No, but it's have to be balance because many people working in different professions and they got also money for them work and because to work as a healer, it's a lot of preparation before. It's also a lot of things you have to let go afterwards. And it's not
Yes,
only that hours what you work with the client, yeah, but there's also
yes,
time before, time to communicate, to make an appointment, to
everything.
talk
Yes,
about. That's many different activities, and that's important that you have that in a balance.
yes.
Because
That's really true. But I have it now more in balance, and it's really, yes, I love to work now as a healer. My fear is away. Sometimes when I have, then I ask you from, oh, Ahamkara, oh, this or that, because every time you develop yourself, and the spirit help you to develop this. So that's so beautiful. Now when I look back, I can really say, oh my God, what a way. But it was worth. And I love the spirits, and I love God and the universe. So I'm a little peace healer. I can work for God. So I love it.
in my opinion, you are a great healer, and people really like you. Your clients like you, and many people around you also like your work. and your main healing is shamanic healing,
Yeah.
right? And you learn from me about that healing, and also you learn about organs, because I know you also work a lot with the organs, because many issues, problems come from the organs.
Yes.
Yeah, we already 10 years know each other. That's really quite a long way. And I also remember you always say, like, if you need help, yeah, you should do something. And you remember you sometimes travel to many kilometers to meet me, to see, to progress your development. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I like also in your path, that you never like say, oh, that's too far away, I'm not going, because you see the priority. Yeah, priority for me to get rid of the fear, to get balanced, to get
Yes.
healed, and you're not
But
reaching
but
the distance.
but sorry if I tell. Wait, can I tell Ahamkara what
Yes,
what I what I really feel from you and felt from you and feel always is the trust. I can trust you. So I know that I can trust you. Before I had a path which I told you with many mediums, healers, and oh my God, they gave me only fear. And after that, I thought I felt them fear, and that was really, if I had to travel from the north to the south, from Holland or to Belgium or Germany, it doesn't matter. For me, it was really so awful. I felt so awful that I really want to be healthy, and that was the main issue. And if I have no, you know me, that if money was for me not important, I always told you, money is, yes, money is important to live, but I could live only in a little caravan. I did, you know that. I lived in a caravan, and for me, it's to be healthy and to be positive and to give love to people. That's the most important way for me.
yeah, and that's also the key, because sometimes people prefer to buy, I don't know, new clothes, or to buy some jewelries, and instead of to go for healing, for example. They
Yes.
don't understand that the new clothes or jewelries not make you healthy. They don't change your life. It just
No.
will be pleasure for a few seconds, for maybe a few days with something, but that joy and happiness what you get when you change your life, it's yeah, it's forever, you can say like that. Yeah, because you can
Yes,
see the
that's the
difference.
key. That's the really key. I talked with my daughter yesterday evening from, if you want to change, and really, if you go to a healer and you said, really, can you help me? I want to change. Then I really look, and then I tell, if you want to change, then you have to go little bit low, a little bit higher, little bit step up forward, step afterwards. It's a way, and you have to be ready for it.
Yeah, and the trust is very important part of it, because if you cannot
Yeah.
find the trust to the healer, or to the how the shaman, then it's impossible to get big results. Yeah, maybe some results, but not a big
Not
result.
big.
And what you
No,
say, it's a path. Yeah, that's true.
yes. And do you know what I love, when I really love from this work, that the spirits really want to help us when we really want to change. And if you have a good teacher, everything with us was good. You are my teacher, and you teach me, and I want to change, and I trust you. So then you can make big steps in your life. You really can change 100%, because I'm here, and I'm not anymore, and I with fear or something. And
Mhm.
also we go to many healings and to past lives, Ahamkara. Also, there were a lot of past lives where I was in.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, that's really a lovely story. Of course, we can talk hours if we go in the
I know.
details. Maybe we can take in the future another subject. Maybe we ask people who watch this video, they can put in comments if they would like to have maybe another interview with you, and we can take maybe a specific subject of your process, because now we just take a general
Yes.
process, like how you went for this 10 years in 20 minutes. But we
Yes.
can maybe take a subject of the fear, especially, and what help you to get through the fear, your
Mhm.
personal experience with that. Of course,
Yes,
I was
I
helping
really.
you, but you did yourself everything. You just followed the advices what I gave you. Because sometimes I
Oh,
give you advices, but they don't do it. And then, of course, they not get result.
and that's really true. I did all. And sometimes I have to wait. You know that I say, oh my God. Oh, I have to wait now. But if yes, if there are people and I can help you, Ahamkara, with that, and if they want to talk about everything I had in my 10 years with you, for me, it's no problem. I want to help because I know what it is. I know what it is, and I know where I talk about. It's not like this. It's really happened. It's really true. So
Okay, Germaine, thank you very much for your time and your help.